Well, hello there, fellow Gemini. My name is Erica, and welcome to your reading for the first part of October in regards to reconciling with your ex and the possibility. I'm from the Lotus Connection. I'm super excited to start this reading for you. I have gone ahead and pre-shuffled, meditating on your energy, clearing out the cards. I'm going to be utilizing the Morgan Greer to wow, I just had a mental blank to clarify the cards, and I'm also going to be utilizing the Romance Angels. First things first, before I begin, I may curse in this video, so if that offends you or if sexual language comes out and that offends you, I just suggest that you stop the video now because that can happen. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. They're not meant to replace medical or professional help. In addition, my readings may or may not resonate with everyone because it is a generalized reading. So if you'd like a personal look at your situation, I would definitely book a personal reading with me. The details will be down below. But again, this is generalized. The energies could be reversed. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, also Venus signs. Okay, the energies could be switched or flip-flopped. So just keep an open mind when we do this reading. So let's begin, shall we? All right, so in regards to how you're feeling about the situation, we have the Ace of Wands, or how you feel about your ex, Ace of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups in regards to how they feel about reconciling, Ace of Pentacles in regards to the potential for reconciliation, Four of Wands in regards to the advice, and Two of Wands in regards to the outcome of reconciliation. Okay, so for the Ace of Wands for you, I'm looking at these cards. All of the signs are shown here. We have fire, earth, air, and water. So you guys could really be dealing with any sign here. I am thinking most of you are dealing with a fire sign. So that could be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Excuse me. And again, this is just a generalized reading. And so like I said, you guys could be really dealing with any sign, but I'm definitely getting more of a fire. So in regards to how you're feeling, in regards to your ex, in regards to reconciliation, for most of you, if you are the person who ended the relationship for whatever reason, I feel like you guys now are looking towards your ex and wanting to provide this branch of reconciliation, or a olive branch of, hey, can we talk about things? I feel for some of you, maybe you and your ex are not talking right now. You're not sure if you should reach out and provide this olive branch to them. There's also a lot of sexual energy. I feel like a lot of you guys feel that your ex is sexy as fuck. I feel like you guys want to initiate some sort of sexual relationship with them. Maybe you've been thinking of going back and sort of starting out as friends with benefits and hoping that it would move forward. There's a lot of sexual energy here, so I really do feel like there's a lot of being attractive, also being passionate about this person, and passionate about you guys reconciling. Possibly you may feel that this is a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, and that you guys are bounded, and so there's a lot of this passion in regards to wanting to reconcile with your ex, knowing that this could work, that you guys were meant to be. So again, just a lot of passionate sexual energy behind this card and wanting that reconciliation. In regards to your ex and how they're feeling, we have the Knight of Cups. So I do feel that this individual does love you, does want to reciprocate that love to you, may not necessarily know how. We're going to look at the clarifying cards to kind of see what's going on in the overall picture, but I do show that this person does love you, does want to share and communicate feelings with you and offer themselves up. the potential for this relationship is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is letting me know that there's a possibility of commitment coming, of coming together and maybe joining finances, starting, it's definitely a new beginning, wanting to start over, wanting to walk the path together in unison. And you know, it's such a happy new beginning card. And so that's the potential for reconciliation. For advice, we have the Four of Wands. I feel like for some of you, maybe there was a lack of commitment. Maybe commitment wasn't given to you by your ex, or maybe you were unable to give it. Maybe there wasn't a clear communication in regards to what was wanted, what was needed. Maybe there wasn't any action to what was being said. Maybe you guys communicated, you guys wanted to be together, you guys wanted to work on things, but for whatever reason, there was no action behind it. This card's advising that you want these things. You want this happy, healthy, romantic, successful reunion, this relationship filled with passion and all that good stuff. But in order for you to have that, either you need to display it within your own self, by doing some self-love, some self-care, or you need to, you know, also act that way when you are in a relationship with your ex. Basically, the energy that you want to get, you need to give, okay? And I feel like for some of you, either you were dealing with somebody who wasn't giving that energy, or you weren't wanting to give that energy. For the outcome, we have the Two of Wands here, okay? So this is the outcome as it stands, as the energy stands right now. So for the Two of Wands, this is a very powerful reminder, okay, that you can accomplish really anything that you focus your mind on. And I truly believe that you guys are looking to communicate, and you're looking to reconcile and put differences aside. But this card's letting us know that there is a power of choice, okay? And that you have to sort of decide how you're going to continue to move forward in your relationship with your ex. I think there's some sort of reevaluation in regards to how both of you guys approached the relationship in the past. I feel like there's a lot of needing to step outside our comfort zones, and to sort of make this a newer opportunity, you know, new beginnings, and learning from our past mistakes, and finding that balance. Because I feel like for a lot of you gems, either your ex wasn't able to provide that commitment that was necessary in the relationship. Maybe they were able to give it to you some parts of the time, and then there are other times where they didn't. Or maybe you did that. And I think right now there's a lot of needing to reevaluate the situation, and moving forward, how do we do this the right way, right? How do we do this the right way? And I think that there's making choices, healthier choices, what is necessary. I feel like right now you guys are thinking about, how do we get here, right? How do we get to this part? Right? What choices do we need to make? Do we need to go to therapy and work our shit that we have personally within us before we can get there? Do we need to go to couples therapy? How can we make this a newer beginning and letting go of the past? Because I feel for some of you, there is a lot of past issues that have sort of kept you guys separated, and it made it very difficult for you guys to move forward. And it's just needing to look at that situation. So we're gonna pull some clarifying cards, and hopefully that will help us here. So again, I'm gonna use the Morgan Greer. Please clarify the Ace of Wands in regards to how Gemini feels for their ex and reconciling. Please clarify. Okay, so Ace of Wands, the clarifying card was the Emperor. So I feel like for some of you, Gems, you feel like this person provides for you in a sense of, you know, provides stability, is decisive, knows what they want. Could be for some Gems, this person is a mother or father figure to your child, or children. You know, you could have children with this individual. But this person's a leader. This person, you know, provides the stability that you want. You can see a life with this person. If you don't have children, maybe you could see yourself as having children with this individual. That he or she provides what is necessary to have a true partnership. This person, though, could also be, for some of you guys, you could feel that this person needs to be in control. Maybe you feel like, you know, the relationship can't move forward unless it's on their terms. That's a possibility for some. Okay. Some people could read this as well, like I mentioned, you know, I feel like for some of you guys, you feel like the relationship can't move forward until the other person wants that, because the other person has to have control, or maybe you feel like you need the control. But either way, I mean, it's still good energy here. Okay, it's not negative energy at all. Please clarify the Knight of Cups in regards to how Gemini's ex feels about them and reconciliation. Please clarify Knight of Cups for me. Thank you. We have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like they do feel that they're at a standstill, that they're not sure how to really express themselves and their love for you, but they're not giving up. They're standing their ground. I feel like in the next few weeks, if not days, you'll hear from them, or you'll have an instance with them where they're going to stand their ground and lay their position and not back down. Maybe, you know, they'll come at you with feelings, and you'll be like, no, how can you feel such and such a way for me, but you way for me, but yet you have not reached out to me? Or how can you say these things, but you never used to do this in the past? What's changing now? So I think that there's still a lot of conflict that they feel that they're going to have to combat. But what's great about this card is that they're not going to give up, that they're going to stand their ground. They're going to provide and to test their love for you regardless of anything that you have to say about, you know, any negative commentary that you have to say about the whole situation. They're going to confess their love for you, and they're going to stand their ground no matter what you have to say. Okay. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Oops, sorry. Please clarify Ace of Pentacles in regards to the relationship, the potential. And then we have the Nine of Wands here. So again, it's still perseverance, right? It's still saying to stand your ground. It's sort of like knowing that there could have been a minor setback. Maybe there is a thought that this relationship ending wasn't the end, right? That it had to happen in order for a new beginning to start. That, you know, the feeling of you're almost there, and you have to just continue to keep going and not give up. That you guys are working hard either separately or together. Maybe you guys are communicating right. For some of you guys, you may be already communicating and trying to figure out how do we get here. And it's hard. It's going to be a hard road. You guys broke up. For some of you guys, there could have been a third party involved. For some of you guys, there was a lot of heartache from the past. Maybe you guys had broken up, got back together, and then broke up again. And so there's just a lot of history that you guys have to combat together. But it's saying that there is a light at the end of the tunnel and not to give up. It's standing your ground. It's really just continuing to keep pushing forward, because the light at the end of the tunnel, the light, the path, this path leads to prosperity, to new beginnings, to commitment, to something that you guys have not had. So despite the adversity that you guys are sort of going through right now, it's just saying don't give up, continue to keep persevering. And you may be put into a situation where you'll be tested, and you'd have to be patient. Like for some, just to give an example, for some of you guys could have broken up, you guys could have children, maybe child support case has to come through, and maybe that's your key to reconciling there, and one person doesn't want the child support to go through, maybe declaring like, okay, I'm going to be there, I want to be in your life, I want to be in our child's life, I want to move forward, I want to be with you, and you may be tempted to say, okay, let's not go through with it, and and again, this is just an example, but having to make that choice of, no, I'm going to stand my ground, we're still going to go through with it. And if you're truly serious about the relationship and the feelings, then you prove to me, and once you prove to me, then we can let it go. We can call off the child support or whatever. That's just an example. There's many different examples, but it's having an adverse, something that's challenging, that challenges you, your relationship, and moving forward, and sort of having to stand your ground and persevere through it. Sorry, I use my labradorite stone, and I just noticed there's some, I don't know what that is, but I guess it's just part of the stone. I have a 3-year-old, and I think my child was playing around with it and has dropped it a few times. I don't like that, but I love keeping this with me. So it's like when you have this challenge, it's almost, and you're able to move forward, you're going to have the ability to continue to achieve this success, right? So it's just saying continue to keep going. It could also be that maybe you need to start looking at, or maybe your partner needs to start looking at where they've fallen short, okay? How their actions or words or even thoughts could have hindered the progress of the relationship, and to work on that piece of information working within yourself, so that it doesn't hinder, because thoughts can manifest things. So in a constant state of negative vibration, by thinking negatively, we're just going to continue to keep perpetuating and prolonging a happy outcome. We're going to continue to keep perpetuating the negativity, the separation, and if we want to push through and have a happy ending, we're going to have to start thinking a little bit positively. Okay, so that too can mean for some of you. All right, so 4 of Wands. Please clarify the 4 of Wands for the advice for Gemini in regards to reconciling with their ex. Please clarify the 4 of Wands. What is the advice for Gemini? Thank you. The World. So for some of you, this could be that you need to put whatever happened in the past. You have to just it needs to just end. It's the end of the cycle. It's done. It's over with. We want a new, in order to get this, the past, the issues from the past have got to be rectified and put to rest. Because if we continue to keep opening up the past and saying, but this and this and this, it's just going to continue to keep perpetuating. So this is just reminding you as the advice card to put the issues from the past to bed. Do not start bringing it up if it has not been settled, if there's things that have not been squashed, if there is things that need to be said. You need to do your piece, and once you guys have talked about it, it should be a done deal. Don't bring it up again. Don't you know, if you guys fight, don't bring it up in the fight. It's not fair. We should just leave it. Once it's done, and you need to move on from it. And that's the only way to have this happy home, happy life, right? Okay, so that's just what that card's letting you know. Please clarify the Two of Wands for the outcome. Please clarify the Two of Wands for the outcome for Gemini and their ex reconciliation outcome. October 2018. Show me what I need to see. Show me the card I need to see. Thank you. We have Ace of Cups. It's a beautiful card to get. In fact, the Lotus, which I actually have here as well, the Lotus can only bloom when the waters are dirty and the conditions are shit, right? So this is a beautiful beginning, okay? And this is symbolic of your relationship. It was really shitty, okay? Really shitty. You guys broke up, and now it's sort of like we're blossoming into this beautiful lotus. Our cup is full and overrun, and it's, you know, overfilling, and it's never ending, and it's an emotional card. This is letting me know that once we make this decision of truly realizing how we can be beneficial in the relationship together, that the outcome is extremely beautiful and happy and sensual and passionate and loving and dedicated. Just everything that you could ever hope for. This card is letting you know that the outcome is, it's there. It's you. We just got to work on things, right? We got to put the issues to bed. We got to stand our ground no matter what. We need to persevere, stand our ground, and truly not give up and see the light at the end of the tunnel. And we're gonna get here, okay? We're gonna get here. That Ace of Cups is letting us know that we're going to get what we deserve, what we want. Okay, it's such a beautiful card. It's a loving card. It's a such a powerful card to obtain in a reconciliation, because it's a time of new beginnings. It's blissfulness. It's being romantic and deeply connected with one another. I love this for you guys. I truly do. And I'm a fellow Gemini, but but I truly love that card at the end, because it really does give hope for those. But again, you need to decide how you're going to dedicate your energy this time around when your reconciliation happens. So let's go ahead and pull some romance cards. What are the messages for Gemini regarding their reconciliation with their ex? Please show me the love messages for Gemini regarding reconciliation in the month of October 2018. These romance angel cards, man, they've been not wanting to show messages today. I don't know what's going on. Thank you. This situation involves marriage. So for some of you, there's going to be a proposal, or there's going to be some sort of major revelation, okay, that wanting further commitment and possible marriage for some of you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Here we are. Here we are, right? Needing to stay positive in order for that energy to come out. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Remember what I had said before. Remember what I said. You guys could possibly be in a twin flame or soulmate. You know, you definitely feel connected to this person. We're going to just draw one more message for Gemini. What is the message for Gemini that you want to close with? What other message for Gemini? What other message for Gemini? Please show me. Thank you. Calling your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Can't even express that enough. These are awesome cards to get. So congratulations, Geminis. Hang in there. And again, this isn't going to resonate with everyone. Okay, there's a lot of things that you guys need to work on. But the possibility for some of you guys reuniting and reconciling for October looks very hopeful. I definitely do feel that there's going to be some reaching out if you guys haven't been discussing or talking to one another. Especially because there's a lot of wand energy, so it's taking action. So either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. This was my very first reading. So please like, share, subscribe. Provide some comments below. I'd love to see and hear how you guys are feeling about this reading. And definitely reach out to me through email as well. I'm always happy, to help and book readings if necessary. Have a great night. Take care, guys. Love and light.